New Testament.
Possibility. That's all I can say. Possibility. Yeah. And, you know, that question that was asked about, would I think people panic in that. Not as many as they used to be in that, but I guess it'd be up to people like myself as to the ones that don't know about the subject. That, look, here's what's been going on. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to do now. Is, hey, look, here's what's been going on and everything.
If there was an alien invasion, would we surrender or attack?
If there's an alien invasion, well, let's first, of course, hope not. There's no alien invasion, but being patriotic and that, I guess we'd have to get together and do what we could, you know, to stop it. I don't believe in just laying down your arm. You know, if they attack, then you fight back with whatever you have, and I'd be more than happy to join back the Air Guard, whatever. Even though I'm 70 years old, you know, protect the family would be number one. But you know, I don't see that happening. Why wouldn't it have happened years ago? You know. Now I will say this. There could be some bad and some good aliens in that. Okay, and maybe the good aliens are protecting us. I don't. Again, that's speculation. It's hard to say. But you know, they've been around for years and that, and I don't know about others, but I've been living a good life and everything. A lot of other people have too, and we just live the best life we can, and don't worry about that. And but does, you know, that's the fear of the unknown. Yeah, you know, that's why a lot of people don't want to talk about this. But hey, it's out there. There it is, you know. And I'm not trying to employ it on anybody or, you know, push the subject. But if they want to know about it, like I say, here's what I know. And I want to let people know too is what helps me not being obsessed with this subject. I'm a big sports nut. Big sports nut. Right now, I got the TV on mute. I'm watching the Cleveland Indians, my favorite team. But I'm more into this, you know, answering questions than that. I love it. But I'm a big sports nut, and that helps. See, anybody out there, don't become obsessed about UFOs and that. Because if you think you're going to find out what the whole answers is, you may never. You know, I've been around this for over 50 years now and that, and, you know, when we're supposed to know the answers, I guess we'll be told, whatever. But it's real. I stand by that conviction. Like I said in one interview is, how real do you think this is? I tell them 110%. No doubt about it. It's real. Now, all the questions, though, is speculation, you know, where they come from and all this and that. But any questions they have, come right out and ask me. I'll try to be as truthful as I can with them. As I call it, one of the biggest news stories of all time about UFO existence, bar none, except maybe the second coming. That'd be bigger.
Well, we got one more question for you here, Pete, and then we'll let you go for tonight. What do you think about the religious leaders? How do you think they would react to alien contact?
I guess it'd be up to the religion. You know, I don't know how the Muslims would react, the Christians and that, you know. But we have different denominations and that, you know, with our Methodists and others and that, Catholics and everything. So, I don't know. I think some religious would be okay, and others, I don't know. And that concerns me. But, you know, like I say, I have my belief in the good Lord, and it won't be dwelt by it. You know, I think, like the Methodist minister told me, he says he believes, he could have created others on other planets, just like us years ago, thinking the Earth was flat, you know, and then thinking we're the only ones in the universe. Well, the scientists are coming out and saying that now, that no, there's others out there. Okay, it was good talking to you, Brian.
Go ahead and tell them about your site again, and then we'll call it a night, and hopefully we can get to do this again sometime.
Yeah, anytime, because you never know what may happen in the future. We, like I say, we don't know what's around the corner, and that's with everyday life. You know, we never know what's happening with our family, whatever. We always hope for the best. Now, what you asked me now to say
go
about
ahead
what?
Go ahead and tell them your site again. Let them.
You know, the sighting again. Yeah. Well, I had my No Doubters sighting. I've had 3 sightings my lifetime. I'm 70 years old now. The latest one was in August 21st, 1994. A huge triangular-shaped craft went over the local DuPont plant here in Circleville. It was working out about 10 o'clock at night. I seen it below the full moon, about 2,000 feet up. It was a No Doubter, a structured-type craft. It could have been one of ours, but I've been retired military now. I've never seen anything like that. And that was 1994 was, what, 17 years ago. We never had, that we know of anyway. Why would it be overpopulated areas if it was ours? In February 1958, I had 2 different sightings about 2-3 weeks apart. One was a red revolving object in the sky hovering. Me and my buddy drove down as it came down over the local basketball arena. We saw up closer with it about 100, 200 yards. Looked like you almost see the revolving light inside. But then the no doubter happened in early morning, February 27th, 1958. About 1 o'clock in the morning, me and my brother saw. He woke me up, dragged me out of bed, told me I had to go to school the next day. But I was only 17. But when I could see he was really excited, I looked out. When he first saw it, it was a saucer-shaped craft. When I got to the window, it was very bright light going away from us, lit the clouds up around it. It kept going away, and about after 30 seconds or so, it went out of sight. Within another 30 seconds or so, a different type object came back from where it had disappeared at. And it was a bright red-orange object like the setting sun. Came within about half mile of us. The top half folded down into itself, and then the bottom half tilted and went down below the trees. And I said then and there, you can argue all you want. I know UFOs exist. You know, it's a deal in your life you never forget. Just like people know what they were doing when they were living, when JFK was assassinated. That you never forget that time, especially observing something like that.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So
you know, like old John Wayne would say, I'm sticking to my guns.
That's right. So what's the name of your website one more time for the audience?
Yeah, RoundtownUFOSociety.com is the website. Go on there, you get a lot of information from different links also, different organizations and that. There's one on about sighting reports from pilots and all that. You know, that if pilots could speak out and that was given the go-ahead, they'd tell a lot about their sighting reports. And go to our website, RoundtownUFOSociety.com, or email is Rufos, RUFOS, @Columbus.rr.com.